it on there. I want it
to
be a lot closer than that, so I'm going to put something behind this.
And I'll measure it in a minute.
Past.
I'm not going to chip
that
this.
ball is on the green.
I will show you. Do this. It's called using your Texas wedge.
126 yards with my 7
iron. That's exactly what I plan to do.
That was doggone near
the
a perfect shot.
And then,
so
show
again,
you guys.
I have no concept of how
I
this
stand
is
corrected.
Look.
I must correct myself. I did not get to the green.
Picking the swing up.
I am
and not so much down range.
3 yards short.
Good result
of the
I'm
green.
Shooting one.
It's probably going to be
Still
about
nobody behind me. There's people
another
getting ready to
10
play.
or 15 yards, and I'll measure it in a minute. I'm not going to chip this. I'm going to putt it. When you do this, it's called using your Texas wedge. That's exactly what I plan to do. I'm going to get the distance and then show you guys. Well, I stand corrected. I must correct myself. I did not get to the green. I am probably 3 yards short of the green, and that's probably going to be about
that ball is on the green.
Yards, and I'll measure it in a minute. I'm not going to chip this. I'm going to putt it.
126 yards with my 7 iron.
That was doggone near
using
your Texas wedge.
So again, I have no
That's
concept
exactly what I plan to do. I'm going to get the distance and then show you guys.
Hopefully picking the swing up.
Well, I stand corrected. I must correct myself. I did not get to the green.
If it's a good result, I'm only shooting one. Still nobody
3 yards
short.
short.
People getting ready to play
of the green.
And forced to open up.
Hello everybody, welcome into Thursday night, September 12th, 2024. KenStyle Live with the Zoom homies, with KenStyle Live. We have William, Ghetto, Josh Kinder, Rich, Greg, Sam, a blurred out Jeff Ryman, and Darren Gilholm. I didn't hear the bell when Jeff and Darren came in, and I know the bell is set. That's the first thing I checked. Oh no, it's no longer set. It was set. Okay, it's set again. Maybe that explains why I didn't hear him come in. Tony was first in chat. Robert was second. Good to see Robert. I know he was had a little bit of a thing going on there. Greg was third, eating dinner, broccoli and beef. That sounds good. We had Mexican. We split a Mexican plate because we didn't walk off the golf course till about 10 minutes after 8, and it was rather dark. And I knew she couldn't get anything cooked in time, so we decided on where to eat, and she wanted to eat a Golden Corral, and I'm all buffeted out from the trip, so needless to say, we didn't do that. Yes, I golfed today. All but one hole, I had a really good game. On the front nine, when I walked off the front nine, I was +4. Pars 27, I had a 31. I had a chance to be at 30, but my putting woes are kind of showing up at the most inopportune time, and that happened to be one of them. Then we go back to the 10th hole. I shot an 8. That's 5 over par. Par's 3. I shot an 8. That hole killed me. I still shot under 70. I shot 31 on the front and 37 on the back. But I did string together 3 straight pars at one point on the front, and I ended up with 5 pars overall. Good game, really good game. I kind of figured yesterday no, 2 days ago when I was shooting the video that you're looking at. If you're watching the screen right now, if you're watching the
stand
video
corrected.
right
I
now,
must correct myself.
this
I
is
did
just a
not-
sample
8 yards away
of
from
what I
I am
did yesterday
probably
with the
So
thing.
get a
3 yards
putt
short,
in,
light
close,
foot
get a
sample.
par
Of
out
the
there.
green,
It's
and
a good result.
Tried
I
to
would
adjust it
go
to where I
all
could
the
see
way.
the club
Still
head of
nobody
the
behind
ball.
me.
10 or 15
People
yards,
getting
and
in
I'll
play.
measure it in a
A
minute.
couple instances.
I'm not going
I
to
wanted
chip
to get
this.
the
I'm going to
putter
putt
hitting
it.
the ball
When
and
you do
follow
this,
the path
it's
of
called
the
using
ball.
your
I've got
Texas
some really
wedge.
good
That
ones.
was
I went through them
horrible.
all
That's
today.
exactly what I
Try
plan to
again.
do.
Didn't have
I'm going to
enough
get the
time to do
distance
what I
and
wanted.
I
then
got it
show
on
you
there. I
guys.
wanted,
But I'll
I
get
wanted
that
to
up
be
and
a
loaded.
lot
Well, I
closer
stand
than that,
corrected.
so
I
I'm
must
gonna put
correct
something
myself.
behind
I
it.
did not
I'll
get to
probably
the
go
green.
past.
I
think-
am probably
I shot good
3 yards
this day
short.
as well.
Better results.
of the
but
I had a
green.
lot of
That's probably going to be
fours,
about
a couple threes,
another
but my
10
mind
or
was
15
That
not.
ball
yards.
is
I'll
on the
measure it in a
green.
minute.
Yeah, my mind was
I'm
not
not
on
gonna
playing
chip
golf.
this.
My
I'm
When we
mind
get up
was
there,
on
it's
When you
107
do
setting
this,
this camera up,
it's
seeing
called
what it's going to get.
using
see
your
what's
Texas
gonna
wedge.
happen.
perfect shot.
This is
That's
one
exactly
hole.
what I
These
plan
three
to do.
screenshots
Get
that
the
they're showing
distance
right
and
now
then,
over
show you
YouTube. That
guys.
is one hole. That's the second hole.
Well, I stand corrected.
And I got the
must
tee
correct
shot,
myself. I
not so
did
much
where
not
the
get
ball
to the green.
landed, and then
I
when I
am
tried to
good,
put it
probably
in,
good
of course,
results.
that
I'm only
went
shooting
horribly
one.
wrong.
3 yards
Still
short
nobody behind me.
It
People
happened.
getting
Green,
ready to
and
play.
that's probably
They're
gonna be
way up there
about-
yet.
Today was much better all the way around. I didn't have the mentality of setting the camera up. Mrs. K didn't even record anything. All she did today was caddy for me. And I tried 2 new clubs out today. And one of them I'm really going to like. The other one, I don't know. Oh, wait, we do not have speaker bot. Oh, God, I got to get me a checkbox. Bear with me, John. I'm a rookie. I don't know what I'm doing.
I just got one question on the video, Ken. Where's that huge hole I saw in the earlier video you sent
I
me?
couldn't find that today, man. I needed that huge hole today. A couple times, actually. I had 3 putts today. There was 3 of us that played today, and all 3 of us were standing there going, how does that not fall in the hole?
Well, that's what I was saying when I watched that earlier video you sent me.
I've had them lip out. I had,
It just
Yeah.
rims it.
they lip out. I had that happen today 3 times as well. And I honestly don't know what happened on the 10th hole. My head was right. My tee shot was good. My second shot was, I don't know, it landed somewhere in Massachusetts, I believe. And then my third shot landed 6 states away going south, Arkansas. And at that point in time, I'm completely gone. My mind, I'm frustrated. I should have just.
토니 왈로 세드 노마노.
There we go. We've got some speaker bot action going now. Cool. So I do need to do one thing with Zoom. I need to move it over here, which may change it a little bit on. Yeah, it did. So I'm gonna put it back. I just wanted to verify that Firefox is still running. Here we go. Hello, John. Tony, good evening. Good to see you guys. We got 10 people watching. I have no idea how many likes I've got. Likes don't update for me like they should. At least in my opinion, I think they should. Yes, I'm fresh out of the shower. That's why the hair is down.
So let's go. I'm.
Ran Israel said,
You
just
got
come.
3.
You're in friendly territory.
Thank
I've
you.
seen some
Yeah,
videos.
I know, but not with new
I've
people.
seen some
People
videos
kind of
where
watch the shows.
the description thing is
I get irritated.
제프 리멘
Hear
세드
Hear
이치
this
에비
over
노말.
and over and over.
Um,
It's just not
I've
good.
never seen that happen, Chris. But on a video replay or something that's uploaded, the likes are actually instantaneous. I've experimented with it on 3 accounts, and they are instantaneous. On the live stream, for some reason, they are not instantaneous, and I don't know why. Now that seems awfully low. There, I'm gonna bump it up to about there. So I'm trying to fix some things as I go along. What happened? Oh, it ended. Never mind. Could somebody hit the one that just the FM
존
again,
윌리엄즈
please?
세드 돌핀즈 룩 테러블. 이츠 라이크 더 빌즈 알 플레잉 앳 홈.
Yeah, we were watching part of that game at the Mexican restaurant, and I would agree. All right, thank you. All right. The audio should still be going out over YouTube. I'm hearing it in my ear, and I'm trying to figure out why, and it's because of a setting in OBS, and I went in and fixed it. So, I finally did get the Windows 10 update today. Whoa, let me put me back there on the moon. No, let me not put me back there on the moon. Let me put me up here. And let me move me over here next to the restaurant, to the astronaut restaurant. We went to a local Mexican place and we split a dinner. It was pretty good. Actually, it was very good.
Poor Ken has food on the brain.
No, I do not. How did you get in and the bell not ring again? That's going to bother me. Because I know I said it.
You couldn't hear it.
Well, I hear the bell. Yeah, play a sound when someone enters or leaves, so.
Did you catch that golf ball that Ken hit all the way to Arkansas?
That was a line drive, Chris. It'd have been hard for anybody to catch that. I was pretty frustrated. But overall, if I throw out hole number 8, or hole number 10 where I shot an 8, hell, even shooting a 6 would have been okay. But an 8, I was a little frustrated. But I came right back with 2 4s, and then a 4, or then a 3, and then a 4, and then a 3. So I got my head back on straight. Doorbell is a bust. Yeah, can I get a volunteer to leave Zoom and come back in, please? Anybody? Doesn't matter who. I promise I'm not going to turn the waiting room on.
I will.
Somebody did. 2 people did. So I could hear them when they left. Hopefully they remember.
I really don't think it did ring. Whenever.
I don't think it did either, because all of a sudden I hear Alex's. Okay, there's the doorbell from William. Thank you, William. Now somebody else left as well, and there it is for Sam. Thank you, Sam. I don't know why it didn't work when Alex came in. Cause maybe there was a sound bot, streamer bot thing going, and that might override it. I don't know. I'll have to work on that and see. But thank you guys. That did verify that the bell is working. I appreciate that. Oh, great. First thing I get upon a refresh is an ad. One fish said he didn't hear the bell. It worked when both you and Bill came back in, so it is functioning now. I'm not sure why it didn't work when Alex came in, but it didn't. So these things happen. I am actually very pleased with the Mouse Without Borders. I did a lot of transferring and stuff today. I would like to pat myself on the back, but I can't raise my arms because I'm tired. But I would do the good boy thing, but I can't. I actually figured something out on my own in DaVinci Resolve as far as exporting, importing, creating, exporting, importing, creating. Yeah. By myself, without the help of a tutorial, without the help of YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello, Josh. See, you got a picture of you and Tammy in the background.
That's not Tammy. Is that some Arkansas humor? That's a little ghetto.
I'm just trying to make a joke.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You try to make a joke.
That is not Tammy. That is my mother.
Yeah, he was trying to be funny, Josh.
Oh, okay.
You have to look at it in the context of what he was trying to do. Yeah, that is very strange. Very strange. I don't get it at all. So I did watch part of Rick's video today, and I apologize if Rick's listening.
John Williams said, "Hello, Greg guy."
Hello, Greg guy. That one works. That one works really good. I started watching it, and then I glanced at the clock, and I was like, "Oh shoot, man! I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be there at 4 o'clock. We're supposed to tee off at 4 o'clock. I got there about 4:15, and then I took 6 practice strokes on the putting green because of how bad I putted the other day, and it did help. My caddy, Mrs. K, Lorna, was reading the greens for me today, and perfect. I mean, you would think she's done this professionally. It was really, really. Is that a little ghetto right there in someone's arms?
Yeah, that's a bit for me when I was a baby.
That'd be a little ghetto then, wouldn't it? So it was a good day. It was a real good day. I'm hoping it rains tomorrow. It's predicted, sorta, kinda, maybe. Yeah, the confetti works.
Probably got some rain from that storm moving up.
I believe that's what it's coming from, Chris. We had good, decent, stiff breezes today while we were playing golf. They would come and go, and we kind of concluded.
Yeah, we had some. We had a little. It missed it all day. Not nothing hard rain, but a little bit breezy too.
Never rained, but we did get some wind.
Really wasn't hot though, at all.
Yeah, it was warm here. It was 86 degrees when we teed off. I mean, that's hot no matter how you look at it. The nice thing about the wind is it wasn't consistent. It would blow for a little bit, really strong, and then it would kind of diminish to nothing, and then it would pick back up. So
that's a gust.
Yeah, so it was gusting. Boy, was it gusting. Didn't lose any golf balls today. I'm just so frustrated at the 10th hole. And I know what happened. I'm going to explain what happened after the stream is over. John said it was supposed to rain there today, but it never happened. I haven't looked, but I know rain was predicted for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday here. I'm looking right now. Friday, no rain. Saturday, no rain. Sunday, no rain. It's going to be overcast and 90 tomorrow. So good thing we're not playing golf. We are actually going to clean up the yard. With all the stuff, all the trees that I trimmed and the shrubs that I trimmed and the weeds that I trimmed, and we're going to take them out back and burn them. We do this about once a year. It's nothing new. Might set the camera up and show you a good old-fashioned Indiana bonfire.
You still allowed to burn outdoors there?
As far as I know, you can't. The only thing I know you cannot burn is trash. You can burn brush. And all this is the tree limbs.
Where I grew up, we used to just have a trash barrel where we burned everything.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's no longer allowed.
Oh no,
no. Brush.
Yeah, the HOA sends out its rules every year, and brush is still allowed to be burned, but no trash is to be burned in that.
Yeah, if you burning trash, you would people know it around you.
Oh yeah, depending on what you're burning. Hello, Mike Wojcik.
Yeah, hello.
Good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, good. Doing very good.
Good. Good to hear. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't think the camera's picking up, but I attempted to trim my beard tonight, and more than likely you'll see a beard gone tomorrow because it just did not go well. So start all over again, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I do that because I know I can't trim it.
Just trim it real short and start.
That's basically what I was trying to do, but when I look at it, it's like one side, this side's good, that side's terrible. So I don't think I can even it out. Wow, their neighbors, John Williams' neighbors have been together for 37 years. That is amazing. Uh-oh, Mrs. K's saying something. So if we get into our 80s and we're still alive, we will make it 37 years. We've been together 17 now.
John Williams said Mrs. K.
Yeah, she's in there watching Filipino TV, I believe it is. I'm sure. I think that's what it is. I wanted the football game to be on, but since I know it's not a good football game, I don't necessarily need the football game to be on. Where are we at in time? 15 minutes. Okay, good. Anybody got anything they'd like to discuss or bring up or talk about?
You can let's start one day that the TV don't even get football games.
I think that day's coming pretty soon, actually. I was reading a little bit about Disney and ESPN and some of the issues they're having, and I'm not sure I agree with the way they're going to go, but again, I don't care. I don't watch ESPN. I probably haven't watched ESPN. Leverage is a great show, John. Leverage, season 1 and season 2. The one with when Timothy Bottoms, I think his name was in it on the original Leverage. That was great. That was fantastic. He's the only one that didn't come back for the next season. Good show. And they replaced him with the guy that was in a science fiction show that I used to watch all the time on TNT that I can't think of the name right now.
They didn't even charge extra for ESPN. it was considered basic.
Yep. Yep.
All
and now,
the stuff has changed.
Yep. Now you got to pay to get ESPN Plus. The Big Ten Network followed suit. You have to pay to get it legally to get the Big Ten Network. There are ways around it.
We could watch the Braves. My grandmother and them watched the Braves on off the antenna on WTBS because they live close enough to Atlanta.
Yeah. I used to watch a lot of WTBS. Skip Carey. You remember him?
No, I'm talking about straight from antenna though.
Yeah, right. No, I mean,
charge.
obviously, I couldn't get it from the antenna. But Skip Carey was Harry Carey's son, for those of you that don't know. And Harry Carey was an announcer for the Chicago Cubs. Absolutely hilarious. Especially when he got to the 7th inning stretch. It's pretty funny. And his son Skip went into the same business. I think Skip's son went into the same business too.
I thought Harry Carey was another name for Carey Holzman.
What is it with you in comedy tonight? Did you read a book to think maybe you could be funny or what? I'm confused.
Yeah, and I think he got hit by that golf ball.
It's a possibility, Chris. It's a good possibility. That was the only time I swore today was on the 10th hole. And boy, did I let the words go pretty rapidly, actually. Not a proud moment, put it that way. But then I regrouped. By the time I walked to the next tee, I was good. My head was clear. That's in the past. It's done. It's over. You can't change anything. So move to the next one. Do what you know you can do. And play golf. I did not have, believe it or not, and this is going to sound really odd, I did not have a bad shot today at all. The 10th hole, I had shots that were good. They were just to the wrong place. I guess that could be a bad shot. I don't know. John Williams says he's watching the show. Yeah, leverage. We talked about the Bills 31, the Dolphins 10. Guessing the Dolphins are overrated this year. The game Sunday, Green Bay and Indianapolis. The Colts are traveling to Green Bay. That's a coin toss in my mind. Both teams are horrible, so I probably will watch some of it, depending on how it's going. I'm a Colts fan. I don't jump on the bandwagon when they win 2 or 3 games in a row. I do follow the Colts, but, I'm realistic about it. Mike, you follow any sports teams up in your neck of the woods?
Oh, yeah.
Hockey? Let me guess. Hockey?
I don't follow it a lot.
Really?
The season's too long.
Well, baseball season's. Go ahead.
When the Jays are better, I'd follow more, but they haven't been good for years.
Yeah, it's like
coming either.
Yeah, it's like Cincinnati. Didn't they leave Toronto at one time and go elsewhere and come back? No, it was Montreal left to go to. Oh man, I got to think about this a minute.
No, Montreal. They became Washington, I believe.
Right, Montreal Expos moved to Washington,
but then nobody ever came back.
Montreal has a team now. They don't, do they?
No.
Baseball only sport you follow? Any football or basketball?
Oh, football. I do. Basketball, I don't. Football, I do.
College or pro?
Pro.
Pro. Are you a Buffalo fan?
No.
Really? And I'm batting 1,000 tonight. I'm figuring where you're at and everything. Let me guess, you're a 49ers fan.
No.
Damn it. Okay, give me a hint. One hint. Just one hint.
It's a northern team.
Chicago Bears.
No, got to go further north.
Minnesota?
Too far.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that historically your team, or is that?
No. What happened was I didn't really used to follow it at all, and then I ended up with friends that lived in Milwaukee. Then we went visiting, and then we took a trip up to Green Bay and we went into the Hall of Fame at the stadium there, and I guess that's kind of how it started.
Do you have a cheese head?
No, my son does, but I don't.
Well, if you had one, I wouldn't blame you for not admitting it over live YouTube that you have one.
I wouldn't wear it.
I hear you. I hear you.
What is a cheese head?
It's a hat that's a block of cheese, Chris.
Oh, okay, I got
It's like a
Green
wedge.
Bay, aren't they called cheese heads? I believe is what people call
Yeah,
them.
because it's a cheese state.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's a cheese state.
Right. Yeah, I mean, historically, Green Bay has been really good, unless last few years. I think when what's his name left, they kind of went downhill, and I don't think he's going to do anything for New York this year either. But we'll see. We will see. All right, we've got 8 minutes. Anybody else want to bring something up besides Alex, who's going to try to tell another joke?
I got breaking news.
Keep us suspended. Don't tell us. Just say, I got breaking news, and don't say another word. All right, what's your breaking news?
I washed and waxed my car today.
In addition to all your yard work you did?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, if I say wash my car, you know it rained out.
Yeah. I have a horseshoe on top of my cheese head. Horseshoe. Dallas? Is that? No, Baltimore. No, wait a minute. The Colts. All right, wait a minute. Dallas is a star. Baltimore back in the day. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Baltimore was the Colts at one point in time, were they not?
Yeah.
And then they moved to Indy at the midnight hour, literally one night. What a debacle that was. Oh, boy. Yeah, I follow a few teams. I mean, I like the Colts. I mean, they're my hometown team. But I do follow other teams. I'm a big Kansas City fan. And I'll admit, I jumped on that bandwagon in a little bit. Kansas City historically has been relatively competitive as well. But the last few years, they kind of get through the season, have a good game here, have an okay game and lose here. But they are very consistent if you watch how they play. I think they play literally just to get into playoffs, and then they say, okay, let us show you what we can do. A lot like the Golden State Warriors when they were in their heyday. They get through the season, come the playoff times, they just mop everybody up. No college teams, Mike, at all? None?
No, not really. There's a local university here, but that's just the university football here. And they're not very good this year either.
Yep, I do have one game on this week's schedule that I am watching pretty closely, and that's Indiana University versus UCLA in Southern California. I think UCLA might be ranked. I haven't looked it up yet. I'm thinking they are ranked, but again, I'm not for sure on that. I would
Georgia plays Kentucky.
Who plays Kentucky?
Georgia.
Really?
Yep.
Is that a conference game?
I don't know. Is Georgia at Kentucky?
I think Georgia will win that. Georgia's tough. They are tough. I think Alabama's going to be good again this year, even though they're kind of indicating in the media that they're not. I think they're going to be good. Trying to think, there was one other team that kind of caught my eye. I'll check that all out after I end the stream, which is coming up in about 4 minutes. Although I might take Rick's advice. The Badgers will face Alabama on Saturday. I'm guessing I'll turn it off. Where's that game at, John? Is that in Madison? Or is that down in Alabama? I think the surprise team in the Big Ten right now is Nebraska. Only because they beat Kansas, but that was a fluke. Yes, it's in Madison. That might be a game. I mean, again, historically, Wisconsin has been a football powerhouse at times over the years. Even when they're down, they're still pretty doggone good. Unlike my team, the Hoosiers, the Indiana Hoosiers, that they don't, and trust me, they won't have a winning season this year either. And if they get to a bowl, they're like deer in the headlight. They don't know what they're doing. So anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up unless somebody got something to say?
I just checked the Buffalo game. Miami had 1st and goal at the 6, and they turned it over on downs.
1st and goal at the 6.
Buffalo 6, and they turned it over on downs.
So they had to go 18 feet to get a touchdown and or kick a field goal.
They were at the 6. After the 4th down play, the quarterback got sacked at the 15. So they went backwards.
You sure it's not the Colts playing? I mean, I know it says Miami. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I want to wrap this up. I want to thank everybody on YouTube for being here. John Williams, OneFish26. Tony Wallow was there. Jeff Ryman was there. Greg Guy was there. Robert Michael was there. I don't see any other names standing out. Mike, you didn't put a comment in chat tonight. Usually you do put one. I also want to thank everyone on the Zoom panel. Ghetto, Rich, Greg, Jeff, who's been on the phone the entire time, Alex, Bill, Sam, Mike Wojcik, Darren Gilholm. Long Dog is here just in time for me to end the show. That's a coincidence. And Chris Garrett with Max. He said he's been here. All right. Good to see you, Long Dog, but unfortunately I'm getting ready to end the show. You know the deal with the address that's on the screen. Send me an email. That's enthusiasm right there. I'm pressing said button now. I've been eating a wonderful dinner of chili and hot dogs.